Yeah, I mean, it just shows like what Doge, like what joy Doge brings,
The
and it
power of
doesn't
the
matter.
Doge.
It really does, yeah. So I think we found a lot, like a lot of learning lessons about that, right? It's like it doesn't take a whole lot for people like to attract people. Um, like when I guess when Doge is involved, this is like, uh, and this wasn't the first time that we brought like Doge out to extracurricular activities, I would say, and people taking pictures and showing it on like on socials and everything. We even had, I think, like when we had the dog pleaser party back in October or September, late September. That's when we had the Doge Mona Lisa framed as well. Tridog, I think you know more about this, but like then it was taken, like Jameis took it out and about, and it's just been like he started getting mobbed for pictures too and everything. So
Became a tradition, an organic tradition that will be cool to. I think we should continue to spread within the community for any local event. You know, I think we'll probably touch on that piece, but like I think it's just it was such a fun like way to like basically like just be like spreading the gospel organically while you're out at these like after parties and other like crypto events and stuff like that. So
Yeah. It was funny, like people coming up and trying to pitch these super serious projects, and like no one wants to talk about that. They all want Doge. So I do appreciate that. I just threw a pinned tweet I just did of some of the photos of the POAPs that I printed out. So those are IRL Doge General dog is backed POAPs, which I thought were kind of cool. Unfortunately, the best set wasn't done printing until after the event, but that's neither here nor there. And then this like epic picture of the Last Supper painting where like the light just hits it perfectly, makes it look a little like psychedelic or something. It's pretty dope.
oh yeah, I like that one.
Let me see.
yeah, and I got my IRL POAP, and I love it.
That's
It's sitting on my
wonderful.
desk, staring at me. So thank you so much for that. That was such a cool little trinket that me, I guess just means a lot. Like I mean, you get some swag that's kind of mass produced, but this one just had a lot of like sentiment and like meaning behind it. So yeah, I thanks a lot, friend. I really enjoy it.
That's cool. It was also interesting seeing Matt like shrugs. So he has the chip in his hand, and he was handing out NFTs and stuff. And he had a Doge General NFT he was handing out through his hand, and it was interesting seeing how pumped people were to see that as well. Like once people realized that he was handing out NFTs from an NFC chip in his hand, it was similar to like how people kind of went into a frenzy mode. Like everyone
Mhm.
wanted in on that.
Yeah, well,
But
pun intended, right? Quite literally handed out POAPs.
exactly, it's too good. It's too
But
good.
yeah, it's like the ultimate party trick.
Yep.
And the fact that he was like giving out like Doge Generals NFTs from his hand, that was really cool to see like people just like coming up and scanning with their phone. So
Well, and then everybody that's in, one thing with Twitter Spaces is we need to shamelessly retweet, plug, get the word out there. We have to amplify our collective voice by making sure we're sharing this space with all of our friends and followers on Twitter. So make sure you guys retweet this so that the word gets out there that we're hosting this.
yeah, I also noticed it's now more than one person that said that when they've tried to enter the spaces that it said that the page was down. So I don't know if like we're having like technical issues of people joining too. Um, so that's something to consider. We're trying. I guess we're like just trying to. Maybe what I can do too is just tweet out the spaces again and see if people can join.
Yeah, I saw that in the community. I'll
Yeah,
tweet it out again here now.
it was also Paco too. Paco couldn't get in.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, I'm inviting him to speak now.
Well, I guess while we're getting started here, we could kick it off with the video drop and give everyone a second to like watch it as we letting everyone kind of get through the technical difficulties. Doge General, do you have can you pin that tweet?
Yep. Is it under Own the Doge or under you? Who tweeted it?
It's under Own the Doge.
Under Own the Doge, yeah.
Yeah. Is the one with the QR code?
No, the one that says something happening.
All right. Wonderful. Boom. It's in. I'll delete the old ones. There we go. Something happening.
We'll give people a couple minutes to watch that. And then I got POAPs too, so.
Wonderful. And then make sure everybody retweets that too. Let's get it out there. Let's get that Twitter algo working for us.
We love the algo.
Oh man, this is a dope video. I love this.
Yeah, basically the thinking behind this video is to have something super short and concise and a little bit dogy and funny that we can always share with anyone that when we're trying to explain about the project. And I know like we're one of our, big goals of any new project, we're like, what, 4 or 5 months old now, is awareness and education and, and also like, kind of comparing the difference between, what some people think of Doge immediately as Dogecoin, and then, but like the original meme is kind of our angle at it and kind of reliving the creativity and wackiness that is the true Doge and what kind of started it all. And so I think like one thing we've been saying too, maybe this is another post you can pin, is like that Dogecoin is the people's currency and the Doge NFT is the people's art. And I've been liking that piece because we're friendly with a lot of the Dogecoin folks and the Dogecoin Foundation, and we want to I think like our mutual love for Doge is so important. So it's like we've got a variety of things that we like been working together on. One of them was like the Doge, bringing the Doge Claire into ETH Denver. And then we're also looking at other things that we can do together to unite the community. So I think that'll be really fun and cool. But this video is kind of like a shot at, I think Dogecoin was also like a entry point for a lot of normies into crypto, and maybe that was their first coin. Like I was like literally talking to someone the other day. It was like, oh, it's the first coin I ever owned. And so I think like this being accessible and like kind of opening up the world of NFTs to people that are interested in like exploring that and interested by the hype, then I think like the Doge NFT itself is like, hey, this is a pretty compelling offer to be a part of like internet history in the world's most famous meme, and as one of your NFTs in your portfolio. So it's hopefully this will help, and you can utilize this video as something to share with family and friends and other people that are trying to understand and want to kind of capture the vibe in like a minute or less.
Yeah, I completely agree. It was actually I was talking with one of the members that works for Unstoppable Domains, and just talking again a little bit about the Doge NFT and how he said that Dogecoin was one of his first investments through Robinhood, and it was just about like this time last year. So he went from having Dogecoin via Robinhood app be one of his first like crypto purchases to then being like completely like like now he works for a Web3 company.
Yeah,
You know,
completely
like
red pilled.
yeah, completely pilled. So we know the significance that like Dogecoin has with bringing in the just bridging the gap between the banked and the unbanked, I guess. To as an intro to crypto, that maybe like Bitcoin or Ethereum are a little bit more daunting to like wrap your head around, versus like funny coin good.
Yeah.
And then it's like ends up being like a, I guess, like a gateway drug to crypto in a sense. But yeah, no, I completely agree, and I think that's why like the Dogecoin Foundation really likes what we're doing, because again, we stand for Doge. We try and do Dogely deeds, and when we talk about the conceptualization of fractionalizing an NFT so that the people can own it, and then also showing them like the pixel portal where then they can like non-fungitize their tokens into the pixel. They just love that. So I think like we have like a really good relationship with Dogecoin peeps, because they know we're like complementary, and we're not trying to be better than Dogecoin. We're like, we have our own niche, they have their own, like, so let's be under the Doge umbrella. And this I think and this video should really help that a lot, is just a quick minute to explain like what the Doge NFT is, and even explains a little bit about its provenance, but again in a very I guess a very entertaining way. So yeah, we're happy with how it came out, and we actually even had just like a few iterations, but we were really happy with the last one. So please feel free to share with anyone and maybe this could be like their gateway into NFTs, or even just fractionalized NFTs.
Instead of a gateway drug, it's a gateway Doge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Gateway
I like the
Doge.
idea that it also, like, people, when they see NFTs in the news, they see these like bored apes for $100 million or whatever, and it just seems so far out of reach. But this is within reach, and it's like, it's so cool to just be able to say, like, with it, truthfully, I'm a partial or co-owner of the original Doge NFT, like, and that is super cool. I also like the idea of connecting it back to like, the actual owner of Kabusu, like they actually like were the ones who created that NFT and kind of gained from it. I guess they got something for creating this beautiful piece of meme history. So that's another connection I always like to highlight.
Oh, for sure. Because if it didn't tie back to the picture taker, and like Doge's, mother and picture taker, then it has no value. Like, it's all about the provenance, which is, I mean, why like NFTs are big, anyways, is because you can always check the chain to see like where the source comes from, and prove the provenance there. So
awesome. Well, do you guys want to get started? Are we ready to get rolling here, or what do you think?
Let me give out some POAPs. So for the people who know POAPs, we did a secret URL. So if you put into your browser poap.website/dankbank, which is all one word, lowercase, dankbank, DANKBANK, you can claim your POAP there. Or I think if you have the POAP app, then dankbank is just a secret word that you can use to mint. I'll say it a couple more times like throughout the call, but for everyone here now, take the few seconds to grab your POAP for attending this call.
Worked like a charm. Another beautiful POAP art. Any idea who created that?
Yeah, it was Spencer from Pleaser DAO. He it was like a Doge. It was like a Doge UFO, or unidentified flying Doge head above Denver, the Denver skyline.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that. That's wonderful. That's beautiful.
Yeah, but let's go on to the next thing.
Yeah.
So, all right. And as we get started, just a reminder for especially the new joiners, make sure you retweet the space. It's the key way to amplify our collective voice. And then if you could just follow, the speakers on as well, because I think it's an interesting group of people, and you never know what you're going to come across with this group. So I encourage that as well. Do we want to start with donations, TriDog?
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Yeah.
You take the lead here.
I mean, obviously, like over the last 24 hours, like a lot has changed in Eastern Europe and Ukraine, and so I wanted to invite on Chauncey from Angel Protocol, where we've been yield farming that 500K of the original 2 million that we set to donate off the auction, in the original auction and the music auction for Dog. And just a reminder, we made a $1 million donation. The community did to the Save the Children with a focus on Afghanistan, as well as another 500K split between a couple of dog charities, and so dogs always helping dogs. But I think like the Save the Children is actually a pretty good example of like maybe there's something that we can do here now that we have like this portion of our donations that's perpetually yield farming, so that we can continue to donate over and over. I think when there's important things that are happening and we want to have a positive impact from the dog community, like this could be an opportunity to potentially do that. So I wanted Chauncey just to come on, give us a quick update on like like basically how's our funds looking, what's been donated, what do we have sitting there, and also like if we wanted to take a community vote and direct some money to a Ukrainian nonprofit that's supporting the people on the ground or the citizens there, then what would that look like, and what are some of the charities that they're reviewing? So with that, yeah, Chauncey would love to hear the update and maybe some ideas around what we could do.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me here. Love the whole Doge community. And just your donations have been so impactful, both to the charities that have been onboarded as well as this perpetual donation fund. And the beautiful thing about it is just off yield alone, you're generating over $5,000 a week in charity. So ultimately, this is going a lot farther than it would as just a one-time donation, and continues to give forever. So what we've been doing is every 2 weeks, we take the yield from your position. We take 75% of the yield, and that goes to charities on Angel Protocol. The other 25% gets compounded back into your position. So we harvested about a week ago. So we have a week's worth of harvest now, which is about $5,000. We can keep adding to that continuously. So basically, the community's decision on where to direct the funds is what we're going to honor. So that position that you have, that is your charitable arm to leverage as you want in perpetuity going forward. So right now, it's just kind of blanket going to support all charities on Angel Protocol. And going forward, we can direct that to go to specific causes, specific charities. And if we talk about the Ukraine specifically, Angel Protocol is currently in talks with a number of organizations that are on the ground to get them onboarded and create a donation portal where users can donate directly to these different Ukraine-based organizations for support. And we would be happy to start setting aside the LFG, the Own the Doge charitable fund, to have all of that go towards these Ukraine organizations that we're signing up for the time being. And then what we can do on our part is just provide regular updates as to when those funds are being sent, what organizations they're being sent to, and really make sure we amplify that through social media. Because, I mean, I really can't say enough how impactful and special it was what the Doge community decided to do here with the amount you raised for charity, sending it out. A lot of projects have this opportunity and really don't take it. So for us, it's just great to be able to make this something that can continue to bring awareness back to your community, because it's the kind of giving and generosity that deserves to have a spotlight on it.
Yeah, thanks for sharing that. So basically, we could decide like it's kind of more of a date based, like from like today to whenever we could continue, just start all the donations going to a specific cause or a specific nonprofit.
Exactly. And so however frequently you want to decide that on the community side, if you want to do votes around it, it's completely up to you. We want to respect your decisions there. But yeah, they're effective. The yield of that is yours to direct as you see best.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I think that'd be something interesting to bring back to the community and see if there's interest, and probably a Discord poll. But let us know, I guess, as you have more information on, what easy routes or the best routes. And we're also getting some suggestions in the Do Good Always channel in Discord. So, I think, I guess my perspective is we probably are like looking at something more humanitarian. But I think like it'd be good to get your thoughts and share as you kind of set things up with Angel Protocol, as well as the thoughts from the community in that channel as well. So more to, I think, TBD. But I think I think what's cool about this community is just the opportunity that we can always have a positive impact on what's happening IRL.
Yeah, I agree. And I don't know if people knew this, but the team behind the Doge Temple microverse that we've been working with, they're all based out of Ukraine. So we've actually started to get in touch with them to see, number one, how they're doing, and just that we're ready to help support them in any way, but also that they could help like find the right like legitimate charities, that maybe like Angel Protocol can, like, we can send Angel Protocol to see if like there can be a bridge made there. So
I love it. Yeah. Anyone who has, by the way, input on organizations they'd like to see on Angel Protocol or different organizations to support, we've got a team of charity on board professionals who can reach out and talk to charities, help explain to them the whole crypto side of things, how they can benefit from getting these free endowments set up and free donations. So one of the things with Angel is we don't charge any kind of fee for people actually making donations, because we don't want to shut people out. And because we're built on Terra, the transaction fees are quite low as well. But people can donate Ethereum, connecting Ethereum wallets as well. So people can donate cross chain. We can kind of create a portal for Ukraine-based organizations if that's the way we wanted to go for it. But yeah, ultimately, we can provide feedback on what organizations that we're partnering with and who we think is might be a good recipient. But we're also very eager to hear feedback from your community, and can directly work to support new charities that we don't already have.
Awesome. Thank you, Chauncey. Appreciate you.
That's awesome. All right. So I think, Bubba, Zona, we have a few guests here today. Would you like to introduce them and we can get rolling?
yeah, so without further ado, like to bring on Elliot, or Elliot Ethereum, that's part of the Fast Food Friends Collective, to talk a little bit more about the special announcement that's coming out with the Fast Food Doge NFT collection. So, Elliot, how's it going, man?
Hey guys.
Elliot.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you. How's it going?
Hi. It's been a while, guys. Sorry, I've seen so much new stuff from the dog community. It's amazing. I've missed out like tremendously.
No worries, man. I know you've been kind of sick with the whole COVID situation. I hope you've been okay though. You sound a lot better.
Yeah, I sound a lot better. Yeah, I've been. I don't know. The year started with getting COVID, then recovering, and then either catching COVID again or I don't know, the flu that still exists, right? So I don't know. I've been sick for like the first 6 weeks of the year. It was not that great, but yeah, much better now. Much better now. But it took a tremendous amount of time to get better. So yeah, I hope everyone is doing fine. The situation is kind of crazy in Europe. You've all read the news most likely. So yeah, well, without further ado, I would like to announce that we are opening up breeding weekends for fast food Doge holders. What does that mean? Very simple. You feed Kabosu fries, you get a baby Doge the next week. Well, actually, you get it on the same day, but it's
That's
getting
awesome.
revealed 7 days, like a few days later. And I think we also have like a special announcement that we will be, because some people don't have like the original fast food friends where this is derived of. So we will be giving out fries to, I don't want to spoil the numbers, but we're going to give out fries to people who are in the spaces. So you will be able, if you don't have like the OG friend, to, at least breed, which is really cool. And yeah, so I don't know. The basics for this breeding system is, like I just explained, every weekend from Friday to Sunday, we're opening up, call it breeding season, or breeding weekends. And we're opening up for a limited amounts of NFTs. So a limited amount of babies can be bred. For example, you breed it on you feed fries to your fast food Doge on Friday. Next Thursday, you will be able to see how the cool baby looks, what his features are. There are some new cool features added, which were not in the original collection and which are completely new, including cool beanies for your baby Doge, including something along the line, a frog hat. We added a bunch of cool baby traits in there. And basically every weekend you have something fun to do. And every weekend we're going to do small airdrops for both communities. So also for dog, also for us. Like I said, it's just going to be a fun activity to do in the weekends. And then a few days later, you will see what you got. Maybe you got that legendary baby Lisa. No one knows. But it's in there definitely, and it's going to be very cool. Yeah, I'm very, very, very excited to see this unroll.
Yeah, same. I saw some of the samples that you've shown, and yeah, with the extra attributes, they're just so cute, and they look really cool. I'm super excited. And the fact that like the fries airdrop too is really cool. So I appreciate that, because I think like some of our some of our members just hold a fast food Doge, and I don't know, like I guess they feel like they were kind of missing out by not having a friend. Um, but that this is really cool, is like a kind of a way to subsidize. And who thought that fries could be so sexy that you can produce a baby out of?
Yeah, well, crossing two girls together is what we thought of before, but it wouldn't really like biological speaking make sense, right? So that doesn't add up. So we had to find a creative way to make to let it make to let it have sense. And this was the way we thought was the coolest. So again, we will be airdropping like every weekend, so most likely on Wednesday or Thursday before opening up. We're gonna raffle small amounts between communities all the time. And this way you don't have to buy it on like a Uniswap or a Sushi Swap. So it will not cost you money in a way. There is gas involved, unfortunately. We cannot go around that. But yeah, this is the least we could do to make everyone be able to breathe. The only thing is the mechanism which we introduced is in the first weekends, it's the cheapest. And on the next weekend, it's going to be a little bit more exclusive. So it's going to be very fun, and I'm happy to see which babies you guys will get. We also updated the interface on the website, which is not live right now on fastfooddoge.com, but it will be live during the breeding. So the renaming, the biographies, and the breeding is simplified. So it looks much more intuitive and basically sexy. So I don't know if there's any questions, and if not, I would I want to grant the other airtime to other people who have more things to say. But we're just very excited and very happy we can be of service to the Doge.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I love it. I guess like would like to know when we have these baby Doges, is there like is there anything else involved with having a baby Doge, or is it just expanding your friend family in a sense?
There actually is. It's good that you brought it up because this is a point I totally forgot. Is that there is special call it treats for the baby holders. So we'll be doing small community events, including fry airdrops. So if you hold the baby Doge, you're eligible for these events. There might be small events covering like a poker night and this kind of stuff where you can either win a fast food Doge or the fast food babies. They give like I don't want to call it exclusive because the fast food friends already give you an exclusive access, but also the babies will have like a even more special, I wouldn't say, but they will have a special place where you can enter contests and this kind of stuff and whitelist for our community. It grants you extra perks and also cool stuff which you just can win by participating. So it's really fun.
Awesome. Love to hear it. Thanks a lot. And I think we're gonna have to figure out making a Breedor meme so we could post it every weekend.
Would be nice, yeah. Paco, could you make some meme master stiffings for us?
Yeah, if we can't get our meme master to do it, we'll find a way. We'll make a bounty or something. It'll happen.
Yeah,
It's inevitable.
we could do like the winner could get like a big portion of fries so he can breed, or maybe we can add a fast food Doge in the mix for us. That's amazing. We like the
Yeah.
memes.
We like the memes. We're all about it, which is a good segue because love to, yeah. And thanks again for your time, Elliot. But we can now talk with Dank, which is what we're really excited to because if you've been following us for a little bit, probably dropping hints here and there that there was like a new marketplace that was coming out, and like now that we have like the floor and they're getting close to going live, like we can talk a little bit more about Dank. So we have Prez from Dank. I believe I've also tried to bring up the official account to speak. Prez, are we just talking with you or?
No, please. Harry is manning the Dank account, so by all means, get him up here. He's got lots of really awesome, thoughts and opinions to share.
Awesome. Yeah, I've been trying to invite him to speak, but I don't. Is he behind the Dank account or is he behind another one?
I don't. Okay. This one goes out to Harry. If you're not on your phone, you have to be. It's the only way you can speak in a Twitter space.
Or if he requests to speak too.
In the meantime, how are you doing?
I'm great. Doing really well.
Chris.
Hello, Tridog.
What's up? What's up? Happy to have you guys here. I'm super pumped to get the update on Dank. I mean, oh, here we go.
Yo,
I see someone.
Special underwear just for today.
I'm learning Spaces.
Are you a Spaces virgin?
I'm a Spaces speaker virgin. I'm usually a lurker.
He spends all his time only Reddit, 100% Reddit.
How'd you know I was a virgin?
I can see it in your eyes, hear it in your voice.
See it in your spectacle.
I'm seeing a lot of
or the incel hashtag on your profile.
Yeah, we need that
too.
We need POAPs for everyone who has incel on their profiles. Virgin or
incel. Proof of not participating.
Yeah,
we're actually working on something kind of like that, but I don't want to spoil it yet.
Ooh.
Well,
before the alpha,
I guess I shall speak a little bit about Dank then. Any objections?
Please. No, go for it. Tell us what Dank is.
Yes, well, as many of you have probably heard, the subreddit MemeEconomy has existed for years. There's millions of these people who proclaim themselves as like meme analysts, meme investors. They talk about investing in the next viral meme, the one that has the most viral potential. To the point where there are all these like fake meme trading platforms that are popping up. There's like Dank and Meme Trades, which are literally just like fake meme trading platforms. But then last year, all these memes started being auctioned off as NFTs. There was like Bad Luck Brian, Tips Fedora, Success Kid, Harambe, hundreds. Well, maybe not hundreds, but you get the idea. And with that, the meme economy became a real thing. And memes suddenly had real monetary value. They became real collectibles. And it isn't trivial either. Like these things are going for hundreds of thousands, millions of dollars. Obviously, Doge being the biggest meme is worth like 60 million, I think, at the moment. And I'm sure with time that's just going to skyrocket. Anyways, we've already seen like memes can commandeer financial markets with, GameStop, AMC, dog coins, and meme NFTs are sort of like the next logical extension of that, like the ability to invest in memes themselves. And it's a way for people to take back power, I think. Like if institutions and governments and billionaires can manipulate markets for their own benefit, then why should ordinary people be prevented from doing the same? All that to say that like meme investing isn't like a fad or something to ignore. It's the main thing, especially when we create the ability to invest in memes themselves, which is exactly what Dank is doing. So when we launch, in short, Dank is going to provide our community with the ability to trade a ginormous portfolio of meme NFTs, a lot of them being memes that have already been minted. Success Kid, Bad Luck Brian, Tips Fedora, David After Dentist, a whole bunch. But we're also partnering with a bunch of brand new ones. A lot of very famous meme influencers who I can't spoil yet, but who I'm certain all of you have heard of. And the other thing about meme NFTs is that, as we spoke about earlier, they're not like other NFT projects which make a lot of very questionable people very rich. They're not just greedy hyper capitalists looking to make a quick buck. They are the original creators, the original subjects, and a lot of the time, it's the first time they're getting paid for their embarrassing pictures and videos that went viral without their permission. Bad Luck Brian, for example, he was quoted as saying that memes are the only thing, or NFTs are the only thing that memes can do to take control. Disaster Girl told the New York Times that her auction was a way for her to take control over a situation she was powerless over since elementary school. Nyan Cat said something similar. He said that they're the perfect way to take back ownership. It's really just about giving creators a way to take back ownership of their content and to make millionaires out of memers. With that being said, when Dank launches the world's largest fractional trading platform for Dank memes, we plan to create a lot of new memers from our a lot of new millionaires. A lot of memers, a lot of millionaires, our users, and as well as creators. With that said, we like the memes. Prez, I'll turn it over to you if you have any comments.
I just want to say I feel really inspired after having heard what I just heard. Around 10 months ago, I met Harry at a card game. He put something in my drink, and every memory I have since then has been working at Dank, and it's been the best 10 months of my life. So everything you just said was the truth. None of it is a lie. That is all I have to say. Memes are coming, and they're coming in big and long and hot, and also hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Shall we allow questions or comments?
Yeah, I mean, just to start with a question I had real quick was, so it sounded like you already had the inspiration, to create this meme economy. What was like the catalyst to finally realize that you could create Dank Bank? What was it? Was it when you realized that these NFTs could be fractionalized in a way that to create like liquidity for a tradable market, or I'm just curious as to like if this was something that was in the back of your mind and there was just you were waiting for a tool to happen to be able to finally jump on it.
Yeah, well, to begin with, I was buying these memes as sort of just comedic value / I thought it was an amusing thing, an amusing way to spend my money. But it got to a point, it got a little bit out of hand, to the point where I'd probably spent my entire net worth on Dank memes. And around this summer, sort of June, July, I heard about Fractional. I messaged Andy, and he said, "Yeah, we're optimizing for like plug and play, third party usage of our platform." And I said, "Oh my, you have no idea what you've created the ability for me to do." At that point, I was like, "I'll just keep buying these memes, texting other people who would be interested in listing their memes on a platform like Dank Bank." And it got to the point where we had something like 80% of all of the memes ever minted committed to the platform, or people promising that they would list them with us. One of the main reasons being like, yeah, fractional ownership allows a lot of people who were priced out before to get a piece of the action. Like, obviously, $4 million was a little bit too expensive for people to buy the Doge NFT, but if you can buy $5 worth, then it's a fun little thing to do, and you might make some money. You might also lose all your money. That's even funnier. So Dank Bank is allowing you to do that with any meme that's ever been minted effectively, and we're listing a whole bunch more.
Woo.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, that sounds full. I guess sounds like you've over invested by a lot.
I'm like one step short of getting out a loan to buy more memes. That's not even a joke. I'm dead serious about that, and maybe I will.
Well, shameless plug is that we do have a dog park raw refuse pool. So if you do have dog, you can collateralize it for Frax or for stable coins, where you can probably buy more dog and just rehypothecate until you die.
You can never have enough memes. And
Yeah.
there's some other stuff that will eventually come out about how the platform works, but effectively, using Dank Bank entitles you to a plethora of future dankery, future memes, when we bring new memes to the platform. Which I'm trying not to tease too much, but the idea is that we make a lot of you guys very happy for being with us early.
Awesome. Yeah, because I think if people know about the subreddit MemeEconomy, then they realize that it's also like people that are discovering memes early and finding a way to pump them up, or saying like, here's a template, it's going to work out for you. You use this, you're probably going to go viral within your socials and everything. Or even just someone like something that a meme that someone made and then just shamelessly pumping it. Is that what you're also trying to create? Is like, okay, so you already have these iconic memes, and you may have already said it before, so I'm apologizing if I'm making you reiterate everything again. But you have like all these well-established memes that you've had that you're putting to the market that people can trade. But is there going to be at some point a place where then like people can make their own memes and kind of tell shamelessly pump it, or say like, oh, Biden used this meme, like sell, like dump this entirely. Is that going to be like maybe like V2, or like where does that fall in the future, where it really feels like the subreddit has come to life in a in a Web3 fashion?
Yeah. The meme economy isn't real until you can invest in memes before they go viral, not just the classics. So I think basically what we're going for is that V1 is going to be the thing that gets people used to meme investing, gets them at least accommodated to the idea of it being a real thing, even if it's a stupid as fuck thing. But the V2 vision is that we'll be a social media platform. We'll be a place where you can create your own memes. You can create your own templates with other people creating your memes. You can create meme competitions. You can fund meme competitions with native tokens. If you're an influencer, you can create an NFT out of that. Fractionalize your NFT. Create meme competitions with NFTs as rewards. And yeah, the main thing being that you'll be able to invest in memes before they go viral. If your favorite influencer mints on Dank, mints a template or mints a viral video or mints whatever their content is, then you should have the ability to buy a piece of it. And it's not just a collectible. It's sort of like what I believe is, or what we believe is the end game of social tokens. Like social tokens shouldn't just be, I bought the Carol Baskin token. No, you should be collecting a piece of legendary content from these people. That's the reason they went viral in the first place.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. I think when I tried to describe Dog, it's way more. It's way more than you think. It's way more than a meme coin, where it then also is a social token, is a community token, is a governance token, can be DeFi, can be utility or like token gated into like special access to things. So I think that's like why being able to kind of refungitize these memes too, like ties it back to the NFT that it's representing. But the composability that ERC20 tokens have, where and then obviously the liquidity in it, where you can have way more than just say like a collection of like 10,000 PFP owners be part of a community, and then everyone else has to just assume like they're kind of have to be on the outside looking in, where you can have an unlimited amount of holders holding one NFT, which seems kind of powerful if like you want to be part of like an overall ecosystem that's just built off the meme itself. So with that,
I mean,
case,
the other difference is like these 10K PFP projects are interesting. They're fun, and obviously we've all aped a whole bunch of them. But wouldn't you want the ability to invest in or to collect the legendary content that you've known and loved since you were a child? The stuff that's already sort of iconic to the internet, rather than just the latest pump and dump.
I completely agree, especially when you start looking at memes being art. And something I've said like just earlier, and probably if people have listened to me, I say it over and over again because it's important, is the provenance behind it, right? Like the only way that you can feel like you're actually a part of like owning a meme is that it's coming straight from the person who made it and kind of blesses the meme to be on the blockchain and then kind of owned by whoever. So I think that ends up being way more. It's going to be more and more important as time goes on, where like if you don't have the provenance behind it, then like I feel like there's no like it's valueless. And if it's such an important part in art, then like how is how are memes not art? if number one, it like impacts you emotionally too, but also the fact that you can derive value out of it, from being a holder, and not just kind of shamelessly right click saving, which is fine.
Yep.
Like for Web 2, that's how you make something viral. But when you add like Web 3 to it, where now people get to actually have a financial incentive and making something go viral or making something stay relevant is pretty powerful.
Yeah, I mean, the other piece to this virality is that people outside of crypto hate it. For some reason, meme NFTs, just because of how stupid memes are to begin with, once they become NFTs and we make memes millionaires, it upsets people. They're like, these people don't deserve to be rich. What did they do? They're legendary figures of the internet. They created a piece of content that went viral without anyone's permission, and now they're finally getting paid for it. And the best way to make Dank go viral is to piss these people off, to talk about how we're all virgins, we're all idiots, we're all 12 years old, because we are. That's how we send this thing viral, because people love to hate, and there's nothing more easy to hate than a bunch of idiots getting rich on memes.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Well,
I have that tattooed on my back, right above my cheeks. I guess it's more like a tramp stamp.
Oh wow! Can't wait to see that IRL.
Yeah, you will.
Or like Dank.
That's amazing. It's amazing. I mean, I think it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. It goes the way of NFT popularity and just being on the blockchain, providing that assurance, that connection. Then it's like memes are the most popular, visible things in the world. Like probably potentially even more connectable than language or A-list celebrities and on a global basis.
Memes are culture. They're the backbone of the internet. They're the most connecting, viral, well-known piece of culture that's ever existed. And to that point, they are art. And it's funny when people say they're not, because the most valuable art in time ends up being the stuff that people said was not art.
Yeah. Hey, I have a question. Have you looked at like the difference between like, let's say American memes or what's popular in Europe versus Asia or African or South American? Like, have you noticed any like kind of cultural trends? Like, oh my gosh, like Koreans are really into this style of meme and then the Japanese are into this style of meme. Have you observed that, or is it kind of too early for you guys to start seeing that?
There's not a lot of stylistic differences, but ironically, I don't want to say which meme this is, but we closed a new meme today where it's really just an American kid who knows how to speak Chinese, knows how to speak Mandarin. You can do your own research and figure that one out. But he's viral in Asia, or goes way more viral in Asia than America, because God knows why, other than the fact that he speaks the language. There's a lot of just random American figures that do really well in Asia, etc. And obviously, like a lot of American memes are just, African, like Nigerian movie clips and things like that. So yeah, I'd say memes are fairly global, but it just sort of depends on where they take off initially.
That's not the Bing chilling one, is it?
It is not.
Oh, because well, I guess that does tie back to John Cena, and he is nobody.
We do need John Cena on the platform, though.
It's very true. if not a cameo of some sorts. I did have a question too. What are the things you'd like to see fractionalized NFTs do that hasn't been done yet?
That's a good question that I think will be answered when we launch. But each of these memes is going to have its own community pretty soon, where each community will be seeking to persuade others that it's the right one to join. And I'm sure there's a lot of creative ways in the metaverse and otherwise that people will come up with to shill their bags, or to, like Doge has done, introduce community events and community initiatives to their project or to their meme. Dank itself is coming up with some pretty absurd stuff, but we don't want to show favoritism.
That you should probably hold like a call every week where it's all projects that just like duel it out.
We're gonna have boxing
plug zone.
fights.
Yeah.
All kinds of stuff. Hey, we're doing a lot of crazy spaces too. We're gonna have therapists. We're gonna have old people who need to have the MemeEconomy explained to them. All kinds of very strange things are coming.
That's amazing. I love that. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to keep a close tie in the Discord and to everything you're doing.
Yeah, I feel like I want to be involved in all of it.
Yes, Daddy.
Hockey, you got any questions? I know you got some. I'm done, I swear.
Yeah, I was holding in. No, I just want to sort of reiterate, on that point you made about how, just NFTs really for these creators of memes, right? That just came out of nowhere and suddenly they went global, and they couldn't really sort of capture all that virality, but with, technology like NFTs, for the first time, really, meme creators can, or like the person behind the meme can really sort of, take a a little part from, all the value the meme has created, and I think, and I'm gonna be a little bit of a meme maxi here. When you think about the internet in general and how just digital content is sort of perfectly made for the spread of memes, right? Because you can just easily right click, save images, and send it to your friends, and then they send theirs to their friends. So in a way, as we said, really, memes really are this like the base form of art on the internet. And I think that they might end up being the drivers of sort of this greater NFT adoption, as people see the sort of true value of NFTs, which is ironically not censorship, as many right-click savers would argue, but it's the ability to just make a meme free, or like a certain image free to be shared everywhere, yet still maintain some kind of a value through provenance, through having an original signed copy in a way. And that hasn't really been possible, except maybe through something like copyright or censorship, or even ads and sponsorships. That's kind of the only way you could monetize your digital content as a creator on the internet. And it's really exciting to just see a future where we could just have a completely free, open sort of cultural digital existence, right? Which would be most likely run by memes, as it has always been. And that, that wasn't really a question. That was just a statement.
Yeah, man.
Anyways,
I mean, I speak to people all the time who are like meme agents, like Justin in the who talk about how their clients or the people who create all these memes and viral videos never had an opportunity to really monetize. Like, they don't make enough money. People aren't buying T-shirts of Bad Luck Brian as much as they should be. There's no real licensing to Bad Luck Brian, because once the meme goes viral, there's no shot you're going to charge a fee to license it. NFTs really are like the first way to monetize these things, and it's pretty impressive how ridiculously well they are being monetized. These people are making many multiples more selling memes, selling NFTs than they ever have over years of generating revenue through licensing and things like that.
Yeah, it's funny you say that it's a lot, because I personally don't really think it's a lot, because if you think about it, really, right, if you really do end up into that version 2 hyper social network kind of Dank bank, right, where people just create meme, like there are millions of memes created daily, and it's just like a whole frenzy, then proven cultural icons like, for example, the Doge meme or Bad Luck Brian would really it's funny to think, but most likely they would be treated as the memetic blue chips.
Yeah, I mean, it's not to say that just because they made a lot of money so far that they're priced correctly. Like, my belief is that, yeah, because they're the most iconic things on the internet, and the metaverse is taking over, they should be priced as absurdly high as legendary artists like Picasso's and Van Goghs. Like, these things are more recognizable than any sort of traditional art. Like, I'm sure people recognize Doge or Bad Luck Brian, or almost all of the memes on our site a hell of a lot more than just about any classic painting that's sold for $50+ million.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you like art? Well, name the top 10 most valuable pieces.
Exactly. It could be Bad Luck Brian, Success Kid, Doge.
Checkmate. Well, Paco, do you have any other questions? I'm sure you could go. These I feel like these are the guys you could talk with for like the next 5 hours.
Yeah.
We just need a blunt and we could do it.
Yeah, right.
Need to get D's in here.
We need D's and some shrooms for both.
I think what we should do is just like raid the next Fractional Fridays and just, you know, and have the memes.
Oh, that's a
over.
brilliant idea. We should 100%.
I like it.
Put it on the. What time do they do that?
I think like
1 or 2
noon
p.m.
or 1 o'clock. Yeah, every Friday.
Yes.
We may actually do a space with them, which you guys would be welcome to join. But I think raiding is a funny way to start.
Yeah, hell yeah. See if we can bring like NFT too. Just get all the, you know, Harambe, get all the fractionalized communities to jump in.
Lego.
Hey, well, yeah, what's the best way to follow you guys? At
DankBankHQ, dankbank.co. You can start earning some Dank bucks now if you connect your Discord. And then over the next few weeks, we're going to start letting out a few early access signups if you want to trade some Dank memes before the rest of those plebs.
Hell yeah. Yeah, would love to. I think we already were able to bring in like a few of our community members, but if you have any other like slots, we'd love to get more people in, get the experience. Also, like your Discord is hilarious and more people need to go in and check it out.
Yes, sir. Lots of things to come in the next few weeks. But yeah, I think you'll probably get a good taste for what we're all about if you hang out in the Discord for a bit.
Hell yeah.
Love it. Thanks for coming on, guys.
Yeah. Do you have
Appreciate it.
anything else, like any other alpha?
Oh.
Should we spoil one new listing? What do you think?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we did secure the Carol Baskin wedding photo. If you Google Carol Baskin leash, it is her husband and her with Howie on a little tiger costume with a leash around his neck.
Oh my god!
It's the very first Carol Baskin NFT, fractionalized by her.
Wonderful.
Don't tell your friends.
Doge
Carol
King's so
Baskin
jealous
and
right
I
now.
go way back. So
yeah, Doge King's.
yeah, I have a special place in my heart for Carol Baskin, so that's very exciting.
Well, hopefully you have a special place in your wallet too.
Whoa.
That is awesome. Yeah. Thank you for that. Now I'm like totally ready to overinvest.
Yeah, you guys should message
the future drops.
You guys should try to message the Vincent Van Gogh guy and get.
He already invested in Dank, bro. You're way behind.
Oh.
He is a believer. He's a meme believer.
Is he gonna fractionalize Pepe then?
That's a good question. We should get a whole bunch of red Pepes, that's for sure.
Yeah, I've tried to message him about it, but he ignores me. I'm nobody.
He is a hard man to reach, I do admit that.
Yeah.
Fun to have like some sort of collab with like Tungsten DAO too. I think they have a really cool like process to get into it. Is like the only way to do it is to make like an awesome meme or just a dank meme about the Tungsten Cube, and then if like the other DAO members like it, then you can get that meme minted as an NFT, and then that's like that's you as being part of the DAO is holding that NFT. I believe that's how it goes, but
yeah, maybe we should fractionalize one of them. We should buy it.
Oh, did you know that? Okay, so something that was really interesting that happened over the last week was, if you guys don't know about the Pixel portal that we have, it can let you like restake. It'll let you stake your dog, and mint like a unique Pixel NFT. Have you guys heard about that?
Yeah, I've seen it. It's very cool.
Yeah. Well, now one of our community members has fractionalized the Pixel, NFT.
No.
How can you do that?
Fractionalized.
How can she slap? Dude, yeah,
I think someone told me about that. Was this person at ETH Denver? I think someone was telling me about that.
No, he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Yeah, they were telling me about that. I thought it was so funny.
Yeah, no, he opened up a vault, and so he's like looking for a way to then airdrop the fractionalized pixels to other pixel holders. So it's just going to be fractionalized all the way down. Like,
yeah,
know,
if we ever run out of memes, we can just fractionalize them again.
Yeah. Or if you guys need more memes to to list, it could just be the pixel, which is just even more absurd.
I love it. We would gladly list the pixel.
Hell yeah. Okay, I'll talk to him about it because that just seems too funny.
That would be awesome.
We
Horseback.
should only list Doge pixels.
Yeah. And then having like a portfolio and your favorite pixels.
I love it.
I love you.
Aw.
We can save that for later, I think.
Those 10 months really worked out for you guys.
Prez getting a little too horny on the space.
The masculine urge to kiss in the Discord server.
And
exactly. If anyone wants to find out what remote size or when they're going to lose their virginity, we do allow for that in the Discord. We will predict the date of your virginity loss.
All right, guys. Well,
no, I want to just say the PO app again. If there's anything else, let me just it's poapp.website. So this is a URL. So just plug this in your browser. poapp.website / dankbank, DANKBANK, all one word, lowercase. And if you have the app, you can add it as a secret word, I believe. Yeah. So, and then if I kind of know everyone that's in here, so if you for some reason haven't heard it, feel free to DM me. I'm Bubba in our Discord server. So, but I think that's all.
We love you.
Yeah, are we all set? Is there anything on the video? Are we all good on that?
Yeah. I think we hit everything.
Wonderful.
I think we all that I don't think we covered was like, again, we did like really early, but maybe didn't explain it a whole lot. But try to like how we can get the community involved locally, IRL.
Yeah, maybe I'll make an announcement in Discord with like the doc, but basically we want to help empower any community members, no matter where you are, to like attend crypto events near you, and then and like basically give you like a dog kit so you can like Dogify your experience and like kind of dog pill people and stuff like that. So I'll post the doc. There's a kind of a sign up list of some of the events that we're looking at this year, and would love to just get find community members that are going to be around those areas.
Yep. Yeah. Because again, we found out that seemed like the most impactful things that you can do just at like at conferences is just you can literally have a dog out.
Show up to the club with a frame
with a painting
of the Doge,
and you'll get all the honeys flocking.
Or
it's tried and tested now. It's been like the third time where that's been, or like having a Doge big head, that like just you have a mask with a popsicle stick. You'd be surprised how far that like goes. It just ends up being like a game of like where it's being taken to next and where it's being like photographed. So it's like insane how little can spark impressions in social. So yeah, I think we're gonna just start to think about decentralizing our marketing too, right? Just anyone who anyone who wants to have like, is near a conference, wants some swag, wants maybe like a night at a hotel that we can put you up in, or even just if like people that are around that you want to do like a happy hour or meetup or something, like, yeah, I think we could totally do that.
Yeah, if I could add to that, I don't think I mentioned earlier, I wanted to thank the team for supporting, my creative efforts. Being able to dog pill people in real life at ETH Denver was a blast, obviously. Getting to share the project and, hand them these little red capsules with a lot of fun Doge NFT stuff inside of them. And I don't think I mentioned earlier, it was an absolute pleasure meeting everyone in real life. Bubba, Jameis, Shrugs, Tridog, everyone there who I got to meet. I can confirm these guys are all just as solid in person as they are online. I made some good lifelong memories there.
Much love, dude. So much love for
you, friend.
You crushed it out there.
Yeah, thank you. I couldn't have done it without you guys. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
I hear baby in the background. I think you just disproved your virginity.
Oh shoot, that's okay.
Someone kick him.
No, you just fed your dog some fries, I believe.
Yeah. If someone wants to sneak something into my drink, they still can. I'll leave that option open.
Some milk thistle from a Doge General statue.
That's I might have that.
All right, cool guys. Well, I think we're wrapping up. Make sure everybody in the call follows the speakers, and we'll see you all next week. Take care.
Yeah.
Peace.
Thanks, Dank Bank.
Whoa. Lady in the Tramp right there. Much love, y'all.